Nancy's leg workout. So you're going to need a few materials. So gather your Swiffer handle, gather your looped exercise band, and a space that you can lay on the ground. So first we're going to take our Swiffer rod here and put it on our backs. Now, really important here to make sure your head hits the pole here, as well as your mid back and your low back. Everything's going to stay touching as you bend over at the waist, okay? Notice that my knees are slightly bent as I'm going up and down here, okay? A lot of people tend to do this and kind of let it pop off their back. Just whoop, tuck that tailbone under and keep it nice and snug against your pole. Next we have hands and knees hip extension. You can either come to your hands or your forearms. I like forearms better. And then you're going to kick a leg up towards the ceiling. Key here is to make your back nice and flat. You can even have someone put a Swiffer on your back just to make sure it stays flat. You can also add the fire hydrant version out to the side. Okay, next we've got clamshells, and you can do this without the band or with the band. You can put it up above your knees, okay? And not only are you going to open up or do external rotation with those legs, but you are going to go up first and then external rotation. So down, up, then external rotation, and eventually just kind of adding them both together. The important things here is to remember that your goal is to feel it in your butt cheeks and that you want this pelvis to stay nice and still and steady. I don't want to see any rocking backwards of this pelvis here. Keep it nice and steady. All right. Next up we have the classic squats. And again, you can keep the band on or keep it off, but it helps to make sure your knees are pressed out to the side as you're squatting. Notice my butt is backwards in my heels. All right, if you go like this, that's going to hurt your back and or your knees. So sit back as if you are sitting on a chair. You can even back up so that your couch is behind you if you would like. Okay, next we're going to end with a few combo movements. The first is a squat and press. So you can grab a pillow, grab your weights, and put them kind of at your shoulders. And you're going to squat down and then press up to the ceiling. Use those legs to help you get your thing up overhead. The final combo movement I'm going to explain is the burpee, everybody's favorite. Basically, it's just getting down on the ground and coming back up again as fast as you can. So here's a couple of different options to kind of go down and step your feet back and then go to the ground and then work your way back up, kind of stepping, and then arms up towards the ceiling, okay? The final version is going to be down all the way like a push-up, up, and jump. But again, you can just go down with your hands, go back, you can even stop right there, and then come back up again. Make sure you are breathing throughout all of these exercises, and contact your favorite physical therapist with any other questions.